This is a call for an uprising. Welcome to today's show. Well, look who's back. The whore of Babylon herself, Madonna. Madonna, at who knows what age she's going at, but I thought it was important to cover this because she's got a new album coming out, and, well, you can take a look at this video for yourself, but she's referring to her altars now. And you'll see all these symbols of altars that I've covered in MK Ultra Mind Control programming on this channel. But this is called Madonna. Welcome to the world of Madam X. Madam X being her altar.
Traveling around the world, changing identities, fighting for freedom, bringing light to dark places. Madam X is a dancer, a professor, a head of state, a housekeeper, an equestrian, a prisoner, a student, a mother, a child, a teacher, a nun, a singer, a saint, a whore, and a spy in the house of love. I'm Madam X. I'm Madam X.
Well, wasn't that interesting? She certainly got one part right, at least.
A whore.
I mean, you can't argue that, can you? One more time. What did she say?
A whore.
Yeah, no, I totally have to agree with that. That wasn't an altar. That was her just being honest. Now, the X is symbolic, okay? I'm going to get into the X first. I've talked about the X many times. The X symbolism and the Antichrist, and the X symbol and Osiris. You'll see the X symbol used all the time in these videos by them folding their arms. You'll see that in ancient Egypt. You'll see that with, as a sign for Osiris, the sun god. And you'll see it in the mystery religions as well. Freemasonry, apostate Judaism, other ancient mystery religions. It's not because X is their favorite symbol in the alphabet. That's not why they're always holding up the X. Guy scores a touchdown, he holds up an X. Celebrities just walking around on red carpets holding up X symbols with their arms folded. These symbols all have meaning. These people are ushering in the Antichrist. And who better to do it than the whore of Babylon herself right here, who self-admittedly is, well, what I just said. Maybe minus the Babylon part, but she's agreeing with the other part. Now, in the video, you'll see, this is just a teaser video. It's a 1-minute teaser video. And she's talking about all of the altars that she has. You see the mask go up, right? She throws a mask up, talking about bringing light into darkness. Because remember, they believe Lucifer is the light bearer. They're going to bring the light into a dark world, right? Everything's inverted. These people are coming out of the shadows and coming into the light. The mask symbolizes the alter egos that these people have. That's why you see in Eyes Wide Shut, all these movies, they wear masks. They do these sex rituals wearing masks. Well, that's not just to conceal their identity. They use it in these videos to show the altars that they have, because these people have dual personalities. Now, normal people would say, well, they're schizophrenic or they've got multiple personality disorder. No, these are victims of trauma-based mind control. These are people who pass this on and do the same abuse to others that have been done to them. But they have altars. They are under control. Their job is to manipulate and influence the masses. So you see Madonna, I mean, if you want to throw up, you take a look here. And you can see she's typing on the typewriter, and she's talking about how she goes to all different places and she takes on all different personalities, right? And she lives a secret life, traveling around the world, changing identities, fighting for light, bringing light to darkness, fighting for freedom. These are the things that she's saying in the video. And then you see the mask go up in the air, right? Talking about her altars. She says, Madam X is a secret agent, traveling around the world, changing identities, fighting for freedom, bringing light to dark places. She is a cha-cha instructor, professor, head of state, housekeeper, right? Whoever she wants to be. I mean, sure, whatever you say, Madonna. I mean, like I said before, she only got one of the things right. Another thing you'll see, in addition to the mask representing the altar and her talking about her altars, is you'll actually see her with the one-eye patch symbolism. Okay, this is one-eye symbolism. People always think of this stuff. Do you think Madonna got poked in the eye before the shoot and she was like, I want to wear an eye patch? Or do you think she was watching Pirates of the Caribbean before this was filmed and she's like, you know what? I totally want to do the pirate thing, right? But I don't want to wear the pirate buck hat. I don't want to have, RR mate. I don't want to do that. But I want to wear a tie and gloves and be a dominatrix. But I want the patch on my eye because it's sexy. Because all men find eye patches on women sexy. Duh. Right? Of course. Although, is this a woman? Let's be real. Anyway, not a coincidence. And you actually see this all the time. They actually pose on magazine covers doing the one-eye symbolism with the patch. And people aren't suspicious of it. They're just like, yeah, And listen, this is just a 1-minute video, right? Talking about how this album and this thing is coming out for Madonna. This is going to be one of those things filled with occult symbolism. Song after song that's released on this album, you're going to see all of this type of Antichrist worship, preparing for the Antichrist, right? The same basic stuff. You'll see the Masonic symbolism, the colors, and all this other crap. You'll see it, because Madonna has always been a high priestess in the occult. And that's why Madonna, at 60-something years old, I mean, seriously, you can't even tell me she's not in her 60s at this point, is still being pushed out. Right? Like, we're supposed to care. Where are the other performers from the 80s? How come they're not pushed out? Where's Pat Benatar? She's not singing Love is a Battlefield anymore. Because Madonna is a high priest. She is a constant priestess, but might as well call her priest. She is constantly used, and she's a controller of a lot of these women. A lot of these women/men in the music industry. Right? And this is why she's always in doing these rituals with Britney Spears, Christina Aguilera, the Super Bowl Baphomet worship ritual. Because she has power still. And they'll promote this and say it's great music. I'm sure it's going to be I'm sure your ears are going to bleed when you hear it. Like, anybody's excited to hear Madonna come out and talk about her altar, Madam X. Right? But this is the same stuff that we hear where these people openly admit to having dual personalities, right? She's talking in this video about having an altar, calling it Madam X, saying that she lived a double life, a secret life, traveling. And now people go, well, she's just role playing for the song here. Oh, right. And then we're supposed to be Beyonce with her altar that she's openly admitted to. Sasha Fierce, right? I can't even remember any of these anymore. They all come out and they talk about these dual personalities. You get Nicki Minaj. She comes out and talks about Roman, her dual alter personality, talks about it like it's real part of her. And people just go, yeah, it's so inspiring. She's talking about this other side of her. Like, she gets all pumped up and she goes out there. And now Beyonce is no longer just Beyonce Knowles. Now she's Sasha Fierce. She's a powerful woman. Huh? Like I've said a million times. Yeah, why don't you go to somebody's office, right? How about you, the listener? Whether you work in an office, you're a contractor, you work in construction, whatever it is, you have a coworker, I would assume. If you don't, you could just imagine with your eyes shut. Go up to them tomorrow. Or wait until they come to you and say your name, either or. I guess go up to somebody and say, hey. And they'll go, hey, what's going on, man? And say, listen, I don't want you to call me Doug anymore. Okay? I want you to call me the fire furnace. You think that's going to fly at your work? So why is it okay for these people to act and talk like this? Because they're artists? No, they're telling you openly that they have alter personalities. They openly, MK Ultra, it's funny that people mock MK Ultra when it's been admitted by our own government. Bill Clinton has come out and even admitted it because they couldn't hide it anymore. And nobody cares. There's YouTubers that mock MK Ultra like it's a joke, and they don't even realize they're under it. Right? And all these celebrities just talk about their alter personalities and everybody just drools over it. But if you went to work and you told somebody that you had a new name for the day, you're like, my name is Jerry, but not today. I want to be called Gargoyle. I'm pretty sure that they would have you go see a doctor within 5 minutes or send you home for the day and say, don't come back for a week or something. Put you on disability maybe. But only in the music industry is this type of stuff promoted. So Madonna is coming out with her new altar album, with her altar Madam X, this Antichrist, Osiris worship, Egyptian occultic crap that they all are into. And she's pushing her alter identities. You see her with the all-seeing eye patch. In just a 1-minute video, she just decided to throw on the patch, which isn't the first time she's worn it, because we've seen it many times over by many of these absolute psychopaths, because they embrace this stuff, and then they indoctrinate you with it. So I'll be covering this, I'm sure, in upcoming weeks, because I'm sure videos will just continue to be... You could bet your bottom dollar they'll be sitting in YouTube trending. I mean, you could bet any amount. The first couple songs, they'll be sitting in YouTube trending. Not trending, really, but they'll be pushing them there because they'll be filled with occult symbols. And watch. Unbelievable, the crap that goes on. 60-something-year-old Madonna literally crawls out of her coffin to return to make a comeback, pushing her alter identities. I thank you for listening to today's show. God bless all of you and your families.